Good morning, students. Four students only sending the tests. What about others? All the students listen to the video, study well, and write the test. Send now and then. Today we are going to see the fifth lesson, capital market. Without capital, we cannot do a business. Already I told the four factors of production is very, very important for a business. Okay, number one is land, then labor, third one capital, fourth one entrepreneur. Now, today we are going to see about the capital market. The term capital market refers to the facilities and institutional arrangements through which long-term funds, both debt and equity, are raised and invested. See, the capital is very, very important to run a business. Capital market refers the long-term funds, not short-term, long-term funds, that is more than 1 year, 5 years, like that. Now we are going to see the meaning and definition of capital market. Capital market is a market where buyers and sellers engage in trade of financial securities like bonds and stocks. We know very well what's market, where the buyers and sellers are meeting. That place is called market. Okay, where buying is selling is going on is called as market. Here also the participants are individuals and institutions. Capital market forms an important core of a country's financial system. How we know one country is developed or developing? According to the financial position of the country only, we can tell that particular country's development. Okay, so capital is very, very important. A market for borrowing and lending of long-term capital funds required by business enterprises is called as capital market. Then, according to Arun K. Datta, capital market may be defined as a complex of institutions, investment and practices with established links between the demand for and supply of different types of capital gains. Okay, now we are going to see the characteristics of capital market. Number one is securities market. In that capital market, the securities are sold. So it is called as, that is securities like shares, debentures is called. So it is called a securities market. Number two, price. We know very well how we determine the price. See, as economics and commerce student, we know very well how the price is determining. See, to determine the price, we have to see the supply and demand. According to the demand and supply only, we can determine the price. If the demand is high and the supply is low, automatically the price will be raised. So, according to this, here also the price is determining. Then the third one is participants. So, all are the participants in this capital market? There are many players in the capital market. That is, the capital market include individuals, corporate sectors, government banks and other financial institutions. Number four, location. Location is very, very important to do a business. Here, capital market is not confined to certain specific location, but we know stock exchanges, it has its impact overall economy. Then market for financial assets. Capital market provides a transactions platform for long-term financial assets. Now we have seen the characteristics of capital market, that is securities market, price, participants, location and market for financial assets. Now we are going to see the kinds of capital market. Number one is primary market. Number two is secondary market. See, we know very well primary. Primary means the first thing. Primary market is a market where the capital things or securities or selling in the first times, that is, borrowers exchange new financial securities for long term funds. Then there are three ways by which a company may raise the capital in a primary market. Number one is issuing public issue. Public issue means, that is the common method. Anybody can get the shares. Number two is right issues. When existing company want to raise its capital, that time they may issue new shares, that is called as rights issue. Then the third one, private placement. Private placement is a way of selling securities privately into a small group of investors. Then number two is secondary market. Secondary market may be defined as the market for old securities, in the sense that securities which are previously issued in the primary market are trading here. That is called a secondary market. Then 5.04 and 5.05 omitted syllabus. So now we are going to see 5.06, new financial institutions. A number of institutions of finance have been established to cater to the creditor requirements. Venture fund institutions. Number one is venture fund institutions. Venture capital financing is a form of equity financing designed especially for funding new and innovative project ideas. That is called as a venture fund. They include Risk Capital Foundation of IFCI, Venture Fund of IDBI, SIDBI, Technology Development and Infrastructure Corporation of India, and others. Then number two is mutual funds. See, financial institutions that provide facilities for channeling savings of small investors into avenues of productive investments are called mutual funds. Here, LIC, UTI, etc., beside commercial banks like SBI and Canara Bank, are carrying out the business of mutual funds. Number three is factoring institutions. What is factoring? Factoring is an arrangement whereby a financial institution provides financial accommodation on the basis of assignment, that is, sale of account receivables. Here, some of the factoring institutions operating in India are SBI and Commercial Services Private Limited. Then Over the Counter Exchange of India, OTCI. The OTCI was set up by a premier financial institution to allow the trading of securities across the electronic countries throughout the country. See here, the greatest strengths of OTCA are transparency of transactions, quick deals, faster settlements, and better liquidity. Liquidity is very, very important in business, because liquidity means we can make that particular thing as money easily. Then National Stock Exchange of India, NSEI, was established in 1992 to function as a model stock exchange. The exchange aims at providing the advantage of nationwide electronic screen based. Okay, now the institution is expected to allow for an efficient and transparent system of securities trading. Then number 6, national clearance and depository system. Under this system, that is the conditions of contract for the securities market. Number 2, national clearing system, which aims at determining the net cash. Then national depository system which arranged to provide for of ownership of securities. The National Securities Depositories Limited, that is set up in 1996. Then dematerialization as well as rematerialization of shares. The establishment of NSDL is expected to alleviate the problems. Then Stockholding Corporation. Stockholding Corporation of India Limited aims at serving as a central security depository in respect of transactions on stock exchanges. Now, what is gilt-edged market? Okay, it is called as government securities market is a market for government. And next, gilt-edged market, also known as government securities market, is a market to government and central government securities. An important feature of fund securities are stable in value. Then in this, guaranteed return on investments. Next, no speculation in the securities. Then next, next, predominated by such institutions, that is LIC, GIs are example for this. Then foreign exchange market. What do you mean by foreign exchange? If we go to foreign and earn there and bring that one or send that one to our country, it is called as foreign exchange. Okay, the foreign exchange market does the foreign exchange trading in the largest, most record. Then it is the largest, most liquid market in the world, with an average traded value of more than 5 trillion per day. It includes all of the currencies in the world. Then commodity market. Commodity market manages the trading in market. The commodity market manages the trading in primary products, which takes place in about 50 major commodity markets, where financial transactions increasingly outstrip physical purchases which are to be relieved. Commodities are commonly classified into two subgroups. Number one is hard commodity, number two is soft commodities. Hard commodities are that is the example raw materials like gold, iron, silk, then oil, etc. Soft commodities are typically grown in the field, agricultural lands like wheat, cotton, etc. Then derivatives market. Derivatives market facilitates the trading in financial instruments such as futures, contracts and options, used to help control financial risk. Then see, the instruments derived their value mostly from the value of an underlying asset. Then the stocks, bonds, commodities, currencies and mortgages, these are the forms of derivatives market. See, today we have seen what is capital market, then the characteristics, then the kinds of capital market, then we see the Indian capital and the new financial institutions we have seen. Now we are going to see one words. Capital market do not provide short term funds. When NSEI established in 1992, then primary market is a market where securities are traded in the first time. Participants in the capital market participants in the capital market includes individuals, corporate, financial institutions, all the above. How many times a security can be sold? That one, multiple times. So many times we can sell. That's all, students.